I'm Brandon Lang, and here's your Sunday edition of My 2 Cents. We'll get to your free pick winner in just a moment. I'm Buffalo hosting New England in just a second. Let's take care of some business first. Last night, Hunter Dimer on Arizona went all over the place. I released the game early Saturday morning at Arizona plus 2.5, said to buy the half up to 3 and make sure you got plus 3. At 2 p.m. Eastern in the afternoon, Saturday line started to move and started to be bet down. And it eventually closed at Arizona minus 1.5. So I know a lot of people won it. A lot of people pushed it. Some people lost it. So for record-keeping purposes, we'll call it a push and move on. Speaking of push, Gary Patterson and his TCU Horned Frogs pushed around Baylor all day long. And my 2 cents is about Gary Patterson and what a great football coach he is. But once again, it just goes to show you in all the excitement of a college football game, you can make huge coaching mistakes. His clock management in the fourth quarter with TCU up 3 touchdowns was horrific. And then his decision to go for it on 4th and 3 around midfield with 1:30 to go instead of punting Baylor back to inside their 10 or even their 20 and letting his kids decide whether the game went to overtime. See, when you're in a game like that, your kids play so hard, don't you think you owe it to them to let them go to overtime and decide the game? And not with your 4th and 2 play call where you throw a fade 20 yards down the field when you needed 2 yards. Don't get me wrong, I like Gary Patterson. Like him as a person, like him as a football coach, I like his program. But yesterday, you, Mr. Patterson, dropped the ball not only on your kids, but on yourself and the university. On a loss yesterday, that may end up costing you guys $10 million in the Final Four. All right, your free pick winner. Let's go to Buffalo, where the Bills are 6-1 against the spread. Their last 7 as a home dog at Orchard Park. And yeah, New England looked good against Cincinnati. But how soon we forget this is the same Patriots team that got blown out of Kansas City, got blown out in the second half of Miami, really didn't play well at Minnesota. Brady threw for 177 yards. A couple special teams touchdowns got him the win there. So I still think New England's doing it with mirrors. And you're giving me Buffalo at home plus points? Impressed with the Bills last week at Detroit, winning, holding the lines to 14 points and coming back and winning. Kyle Orton seems to stabilize the offense. My free pick winner, Buffalo plus the points at home over New England. That's your Sunday edition of My 2 Cents. We'll see you back here on Monday.